These are the Märklin RS 800 locomotives. The RS 800 is an electric locomotive with two pantographs. It has two front light bulbs, couplers on each side, a standard 800 series motor, two geared wheels with no linkages. The earlier versions have the spoon type couplers or spoon type pickup shoes underneath. As you can see, this version has the spoon type pickup shoes, silver in color. Later versions had copper colored spoon pickups here and here. This version is from approximately 1945, whereas this version on the right is from 1947. And we'll notice several differences between these two versions. This version also has flat type pickup shoes, which is different. And we can also notice the labels on the boxes. This has a smaller font, this has the larger font, common from 1946 and 47 and later periods. But the earlier 1945 font is smaller, and we see this same in the pre-war years. You can also notice some differences in the color of the boxes is slightly different. And back to the locomotives, we can see some other differences. The pantographs on top are different. This is thicker, and this is the earlier type pantograph, and this is a thin pantograph, this rod here. On the top we can see that this is an orange colored paint. This one's also fairly orange but has more red in it. There's also an earlier version from, for instance, 1940 or 41 where this is not painted at all. This is kind of a more olive gray color. This is just a stark gray color. You can also compare the greens on the body are fairly different. This has more shellac on it. This is a darker green, and so there's some differences there. The couplers are also different. We can see that these are dark black gray couplers, and these are a little bit kind of a burnished gray color. They both have fairly similar burnished frames, and we learned that the burnishing actually started in 1941, and that was the earliest known example of the burnishing, because in 1940 they continued to have painted black frames, and also in 1940 this would have been painted red, the buffer, and the two silver buffers are bright, shiny, nickel-plated silver color. This one also has black buffers, so we can see that the buffers are different as well. So this is an overview of the different versions of the RS 800 locomotive. They're only a couple years apart, but they're really very different. Different characteristics, many small changes, but overall they add up to being quite different. So thank you for tuning in to this episode where we looked at these Märklin RS 800 locomotives. In other videos we'll show these racing around the tracks, pulling some 327, 328 passenger and baggage cars, or also some freight cars, which they were commonly sold together with in sets as well. Thanks for watching.